Well. Greetings, everyone. And we thank you for tapping in to Believe Radio, which is a 24-hour inspirational and gospel music station. The Eyes of the Conscious Soul with Sister B. Mello brings to you every first Saturday of the month from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. the Cafe Le Bleu Lounge. This is where we have 15 to 45-minute segments called The Corner. Each corner has a blueprint that is unique of its own. So we always ask you to vibe out the fireside chats and be inspired by affirmations and inspirational messages. The first part of the corner is the Cafe the Blue Lounge Artist Talk. We showcase musicians, poets, singers, dancers, film producers, authors, comedians, gospel and R&B rappers from around the Bay Area to across the globe. They share their creative process and lived experience. The second part of the corner could be Why I Dream. We highlight and honor inventions and creative work of today's brilliant minds, along with geniuses from our past. We are preserving African American history and culture in order to keep our legacy alive. The other part of the corner could be She Who Believes Takes Off the Mask. This is where you will hear from individuals sharing their personal testimonies to what the Lord has done and is doing in their lives. We are sharing inspirational messages. Also, we are highlighting golden light affirmations, imparting the healing medicine of the soul of the brilliant mind today. We thank you for having a little baby in the studio, but she's stepping out, so we thank you for that. But with that, every second Saturday of the month is called the Medicine Hour, and this is with Mr. George Pearson. He is a physician assistant, and this is where we believe building a better tomorrow starts with us. The topics we cover are health issues and concerns, healthy eating habits, education, financing, and politics in the African American community. We believe taking care of our temple, mind, and spirit is essential to having healthy mental wellness, healthy eating habits, and knowing that healthy thinking leads to a healthy way of living. Every third Saturday of the month from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. is Education is the Best Medicine, and that is hosted by the founder and producer, Mr. George Pearson. Education is the Best Medicine is a 501c3 nonprofit charitable organization, which is a community-based, health educational, advocacy-based, and a resource organization-based nonprofit. The show uses public media, radio, newspapers, and church community-based health fairs to provide health information and education. We believe vision is the art of seeing things yet unseen and bringing light to a very dark world. Today's show, which is every fourth Saturday of the month from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m., the Lights Out Straight Talk Youth and Young Adult Radio Show, hosted by Sister B. Mello, aka Miss Barbara Howard. We have real live conversations with individuals, organizations, community leaders, business owners from around the Bay Area to across the globe, making sure that our community gets the information they need. Every fifth Saturday of the month is the Voices That Care, and we talk about re-entry and mental wellness. Wow, that was a mouthful. And my God, it doesn't matter how many times I say it. I haven't been in the studio in a couple weeks. However, you know how it goes. You know how it goes. But sometimes the tongue twisted, but God is good, and it's all good when you're doing things from the heart. But today's show is the Lights Out Straight Talk Youth and Young Adult radio show that happens every fourth Saturday from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. Today's theme is We Are Woke. Let me say that again. We are woke. Thinking out of the box, and we are the it factor. Today's host is Sister B. Mello, Barbara Howard, aka. Our guest on today is Octavius. Get it right. Keep me right. But I'll tell you what, aka Big O. And then our other guest is Ashley.
Aesthetics.
No, your last name.
Oh, Dorelis.
Didn't want to make sure I didn't get that right. I did not want to not get that right. AKA Aesthetics. All right. So with that being said, I want to thank you both for being here with us on today. I know this is not new to you, to what you are here doing in the Bay Area. I want to thank you for me, again, having the privilege through my daughter, making the connections, because this is what it's all about for us, is making sure that we make connections and we highlight our people in our community that's making a difference. That's where we get down, and that's how we do our thing. So with that being said, before we do anything, we always got to make sure that we say kudos and give, love to the community and to the family. So whoever wants to go first, you can give shouts out to the community and to your family and friends.
Shout out to the Bay Area community, because literally without you guys, I don't even think I'll be here today.
Yes.
And shout out to my mama.
Hey, mama, what's her name now? Hold it. What's her name?
Jeanette. Shout out to you, and thank you for all that you do.
Yes.
Wow. So first I want to give honor to God.
Yes.
Who's the head of my life.
All right now.
Just want to make sure that is known first and foremost.
Sir.
Then my mama, Tracina Webster. My dad passed last year, so I'm the head of the household. I'm the head of the family now.
That's right.
Also, shout out to my church folks.
Hey.
Time for Christ Ministries at 171st off of E14 or East 14. Pastor Finisher is my pastor. I mean, it's a lot of people who got me here today. Yeah. But thank you for having me.
You're welcome. And thank you for taking out the time to share, about and uplifting the people that's making a difference in our lives. Because like you said, those are the shoulders that we're standing on, the Lord's shoulders I'm standing on for sure, and my ancestors and my parents and all of the folks, the whole village. So I don't take it lightly to make sure that we honor the people that's made a difference in our lives. So with that being said, give us a little bit about a history on where you was brought up, where you come from, and all that good stuff. Whoever wants to go first.
I'm gonna let the Bay Area people speak first.
All right.
Okay, no, it's all good. Hey.
All right. So as you guys know, I'm Octavius Webster, known as Big O. I'm from Richmond, California, born and bred my whole entire life. Never left as far as to go live anywhere else.
Yeah.
Went to Cal State East Bay. Went to El Cerrito High. And grew up in church. If I could have been born in church, my mom would have had me in church. There was no midwives and nothing like that there. But my family's church is Green Pastures in North Richmond, off of it's 217 Chesley, or now it's called Fred Jackson Way.
Okay.
But growing up in the Bay, I was born in Hilltop Green. That's where I'm from. And then after that, from there to North Richmond, South Richmond, and then back to Hilltop. But the story that surrounds my family. They've been in Richmond their whole entire lives.
Wow.
My mom is from Parchester. My dad is from North Richmond. And my family's name on both sides is riddled all through Richmond. And I'm a professional drummer. Grew up in church, so I had to choose something. Parents said, "Listen, we're gonna choose something for you until you could choose it for yourself."
That's right.
I was in choir, deacon, little minister boy.
He was preparing you for what you're doing now.
Oh, listen. And so, just coming up, last basketball, St. John Missionary Baptist Church in South Richmond. Um, going to college, saying college was stupid because I seen a lot of people who got D's and C's, and like, why would I need to get into debt to do that? So I went a different route, and wound up going back to college anyway. And I think it was God, because had I went to college a lot earlier,
Come on
I'd
now.
have partied
Let's
and had
go.
children. Not to say that that's a bad thing,
No.
but just I definitely would have been off the beaten path.
That's right.
You know, so from that to graduating, getting a business economics degree, working for like the next 7 years, 6-7 years, and then the Lord gave it to me because I prayed for it in 2019.
Come on now.
2020 happened.
That's
I said,
right.
in 2019, I said, Lord, if you give me my own business, I swear, I swear.
I know about that. I swear, Lord Jesus, help me, Lord.
Look, you holding a porcelain throne. Just that I swear.
Well,
I do all that I can. And
That's right.
2020 happened. Still working. 2021 in February, the Lord just gave me the kick, and my job let me go. But they kept me for 8 months because it was like, we actually like you. We just don't have a place for you. And it was nothing but the grace of God.
That's
and
right.
then it happened. And then I'm applying for jobs like crazy. And I got the formula.
Okay.
Well, we'll talk about the formula on how to get a job.
Well, we need that formula.
Listen,
we need you to
Listen,
formula.
it's some hard work, but
Yeah.
it's a simple formula.
Okay.
But was applying that, getting interviews, and I'm dangerous. If you get me in front of you for an interview, I'm gonna get it.
Yeah.
The only way
That
I'm
sounds
losing,
like Sean.
the only way I'm losing it is if it's somebody who got 10, 15 years of experience,
Yeah.
and they might lose their job if they don't hire. And so I was taking these interviews, and I was doing great. Wasn't getting jobs. Wasn't getting jobs.
Oh, I know where you're
Wasn't
going.
getting jobs. I'm like, yo, this is something else. And I said, you know what? I think this is it.
Yeah.
I think it's that moment.
That's it.
And I said, all right, I'm gonna try it.
That's it.
And September 1st of 2021
Wow.
is when I started. And September this year will be 4 years strong on my own.
On your own. Yes.
And so that journey, and we'll get into that journey, has taken me from just taking pictures to having a production company to working with different country governments.
Yeah.
And you looking, this little black boy from Richmond. Does anything good come from Nazareth?
That's right. Come on now. Come on.
And just
Let's
looking up at the
You
jumbotron.
got me over here going like, oh, I need that. Lord, yes, sir. He knows what he's doing up in her.
And just looking at the jumbotron going, my seat's better than the people from the other countries that they are honoring.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I got the best seats in the house.
Yeah.
The favorite was just,
come on. On you.
And just of what's going on now, flying, dealing with different countries, building a team, being able to give back, putting money in people's pockets, just all
being
of
a
that.
blessing.
Being a blessing.
And you being that steward, that good steward. And that's why God's giving you the blessings, because you are not selfish. You are doing what he requires for us to do as people, as we're moving in our gift. So that's a beautiful thing. But go ahead, bro. Keep on going.
And so let me make this real clear. I'm gonna get real close to the mic. It wasn't all sunshines and rainbows. I didn't do everything I was supposed to do, but God made up the difference.
Look here. Look, I shouldn't be sitting in the seat. I'm supposed to be dead. That's all the stuff that I did. Okay, let me tell you about it. It's like, oh my God. It's like, she doing what? Okay.
And I'll say through all of that, and I don't want anybody to take this wrong. But this one's for me. I never had a sabbatical from church.
Come on.
Or God.
Me either.
That's just me.
That's me too.
And it's because it's the thing that I know that sustains me.
Yes.
You know, people are like, oh, you doing good.
Child, you over here feeding my spirit. I needed this. Look, you're
I said, I may not be as bad as the patients that just got into church, but I'm still a patient too, but I'm good enough to help other people.
Absolutely.
And I tell them, hey, I'm here so I can keep it at bay. This is me crucifying my flesh.
That's right.
Because, that life is life for
It's
everybody.
life, and it's gonna be life.
And that is the short. We unpack
Yeah,
whatever
yeah,
we
yeah, yeah,
unpack.
As we on a journey, we walking folks through. As I said to you guys earlier, good, bad, ugly, challenging. Me, it's like, okay, I know there's a journey before we got to where we are, and sometimes a lot of people they don't want to talk about that part, but it's like, hey, it is who you are, and that's what made you, and now
Mhm.
those are the stepping stones, and I'm good on mine. It's like, I had to go through hell, went and sent people through hell, and did all that, but God brought me back. He resurrected me out of the dark states. I wasn't supposed to have any children. I wasn't. It was. I can tell you my story later because it ain't about me. But however, and all the stuff I done did. Oh my Lord Jesus! I was gonna ask you, since you from Richmond, do you know any of the Andersons? Rodney Anderson, Cecil Anderson.
Yeah.
Those are my first cousins.
Those are my family too.
Oh my God! Look at this. That is okay. So Rod and Cecil, their mom and our mother were sisters.
Okay.
Now that's.
So I'll give you real quick the last name.
Wait a minute, do you know another one? Keisha Brown and the Browns. The real Brown, Keisha Brown.
I'm not sure.
Okay, I'm quite sure you know Mick from Richmond too. Go ahead.
So
Pam Baldwin, Kathy Baldwin, any other Baldwin?
Pam. So okay.
Most of my cousins. Wait a minute.
So watch this. So my family, real old Richmond
Yes.
family.
Yes.
So my mom's side of the family name is Combs.
Okay.
And my dad's side of the family name is West.
Carl Rutland. Carl Rutland.
And so if you've done anything in North Richmond or any of that on the city,
Yeah.
That's my dad's side of their family.
Wow.
And so they were the first Black people to get up in the golf
Come on now.
course.
Yes.
Social club. My grandma was that.
Come on now. What's her name? Tell grandma's name.
Grandma's name is Virginia Webster.
Okay, Miss Webster. Thank you, Miss Virginia.
And so her name and a few others are on the ones that got street lights, the streets paved, and Verdi School put in North Richmond.
Wow.
And so when I say my family bloodline, they kind of like Richmond, like family royalty that's been around. And then the Combs family, Oh Happy Day, Dorothy Morrison. My older cousins have played Prince, all of them, the Gates, and I'm like, all these people are family.
Right.
The good news.
You may know Adamology.
Oh yeah.
Adam is the one that him and Curtis, this is their space.
Oh yeah, Adam's the homie. Adam's just the homie. Adam.
He might look at us right now. Hey, Adam, you the homie. But oh my God. Now see that? See? Got it. Go ahead.
Adam used to play the organ
Yeah.
for my church choir. Was on the
Wow.
choir. Yeah.
So Adam this is his space. This is him. Believe Radio, yeah.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Look, small world.
Look at this. Full circle.
Yeah.
Full circle. Well, wow. Oh my. Okay. Anything else you want to share about family history? Because as I was saying on this journey, it is important, as we said before, us not knowing the legacy of your family. That's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of folks in community needs to know how deep we are in community and how we're supposed to help each other and stay with each other and work with each other in community. On the real, not all that fake stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? On a real note, because it's they got it twisted. We woke out here.
Being woke hurt.
Come on, hey, say that again, child. Say that again.
Being woke hurt. It's like looking into the sun.
Ooh, come on, brother. Let's go. Big O, let's go.
Being woke ain't fun. Be like, yeah, I'm woke. I'm like, I'm sure you are.
Let's talk about it. All right, share it about, and then we coming back. We are reading this. Yes, we are. But you know what? This is what this show, The Eyes of the Conscious Soul, is about. It's about having fun and giving out information, education, and all that, and highlighting us.
Unfortunately, I don't have a family history like Big O.
It don't matter.
You don't be as elusive.
You family, it doesn't matter.
Elusive as that. I'm not from California at all either.
I wasn't born in California. I was born in Florida, myself and my sister.
Facts. But I'm originally an East Coast native. I moved out to California, I want to say a little over, close to being 10 years now. So my transplant has been successful.
Okay.
I definitely am just new to this world and like community
Mhm.
activism type of space.
Yeah.
I feel like the Bay is like the home of the Panthers, so
Mhm.
it only makes sense for me to have activated in Oakland, California.
Come
So
on
it's
now.
a very
Let's
special
go.
type of thing.
Yes.
But my families are immigrants, so
Mhm.
like during this current like political thing that we're in
Climate,
right
yes.
now, I could see the importance
Yeah.
and how like my parents probably wouldn't even been here if Trump was president back in the day.
Say that.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm thankful
Yeah.
that we do live in the state that we do live, and I'm thankful that I reside in Vallejo, California.
Yeah.
I know it has a bad rep to it, you feel me? Just like Richmond, but it's
Yep.
like you have to take
It's a
pride.
gay
You have to
area.
take pride where you live. So
Anywhere you live.
I
That's
love
it.
Vallejo, and I'm just honored to be able to be of service to my community, and that's really my gist. I feel like ironically, on like behind the scenes in front of a camera, I'm so shy and timid, but in real life, I'm big and powerful. So
That's
I'm really
you big. Come on now.
like, it's okay.
And we
Catch me
got
outside.
starters.
Catch me outside. Like,
That's all right. That's and you the only one outside for sure. But you know what? God allows us when you're walking in your authenticity, being authentic. That's all that matters.
Facts.
You know. So whether you're in different spaces and you move different and different, that is all good. You know, we being who we're supposed to be.
Period.
And a lot of people out there is not being who they're supposed to be, and they're hiding behind masks, and they're hiding behind a lot of different things, and a lot of them really don't know how to be genuine and authentic, and know you. You know, and as you were sharing, my parents and Rod's parents. So my parents met in Florida. Their grandmothers raised them. My mom was from Mississippi, dad was from Georgia, and they met in Florida. Jackie and I was born in Florida, and then when they came to San Francisco, they were in the Fillmore, and then they went to the Bayview district. So my parents was four of the oldest African American business owners in the Bayview in San Francisco. So it was Everett and Jones, Marcus Bookstore, Duke City in Fillmore, and then my parents, our parents, Wendy's Cheesecake Bakery. So, you know, them coming from my dad went back and got Rod's mom, Rod's dad, and then Pam's father and mother, and brought them as my grandmother got my father, and you know how they migrated here. So that planting, it doesn't matter where you are or where you come from, as long as you are a part of community and you know what you're supposed to do. That's what I believe, you know, because boy, the work that I'll leave you guys with this. I'll say this. Inside of our bakery, we knew it was a fill-up station. It wasn't just a business, but in their heyday, they was in Safeways, they was in all of the Hyatt Regency, Sounds Day Hyatt House, and all of the airports, sending stuff to the their cheesecake and not cheesecake, the carrot cake was on the airplanes and all that. But in their day, they were doing it, you know. But as I was saying, is that my dad always shared with us, every person that comes in those doors, whether they had 2 pennies to billions of dollars, you better treat them all the same. So I come from community. I come from making sure that we tell people stories, that I tell the youth and everybody that I know, my platform is your platform. How do we get out this information? What are we supposed to do? You know, God aligns us for a reason. I tell everybody, God makes no mistakes when he puts you together. It's totally up to you to figure out why. He may have you doing something the next 5 minutes, the next month, the next year, or whatever, but he brought us together for a reason. And I know for a fact that he brought us together for the reason. And we're figuring out, I know you and my daughter, y'all already figured out some of the things why he brought you together. And then now this brother in the space. So I am like sitting over here going, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Because you heard our prayers. And he's like, when you move with integrity and you move in him, he said, I got this. You just be the vessel to do what I want you to do. But let me stop. But Tyler, I keep going with that. But it's so what I do want to ask, we talked about growing up, we talked about the family. Now, what are you doing now? What's coming up? What should we? I do want to ask you a question, and I'm going to ask you too. So we're always inspiring and encouraging and motivating our community. I know as a young Black African American man growing up, how did you move? What did you have to do in order? A church was a big role and play. How I'm trying to inspire the families to never give up on themselves, never give up on our children, our community. There was a village that guided both of you.
Okay.
So what was, how did they steer you back in, like when you got out of control or did something you weren't supposed to do? How did the family and community support you in that?
So first of all, I'm gonna get real close.
Get real close.
Again, there's a scripture in the Bible that we love to stay away from, and it's called "When you spare the rod,
spoil the child.
you spoil the child."
Come on now.
And you can't have a community helping raise a child without
You.
Okay, all
You
right.
gotta go there.
We got it right. Because the thing is, if we don't do that to our children, somebody else will, and it won't be in love.
That's right. Say that.
And so when your child gets correct, you might take it as a dig at you, but it's not a dig at you as a parent.
That's
Now
right.
maybe you feel inadequate, but that's
That's right.
somebody looking out for your kid.
Mm-hmm.
And so when you say get out there, no, I was out there, but I always had a tether because I always had to look around the corner
There we go.
because Sister so or missionary might see me and I got to be at church
Mm-hmm.
on Sunday. A lot of us, I'll say this as a teenager in the youth choir and everybody was older.
That's
I
right.
wonder why sometimes they clothes smell like liquor. Because they had a great time at night and they was like, listen, I have a responsibility to be in the church.
Mm-hmm.
I can't change my clothes. I spilled, some of this Hennessy on it.
That's right.
Hopefully I can get it out with some body spray. But they was reported there whether drunk or not because they had responsibilities.
Mhm.
We were singing.
That's right. That's right.
And if there's no condemnation, you get up there and sometimes it be one of the best Sundays. And don't nobody know. And being a musician, what happens is that you get to see a lot of stuff from the back end. You get to see a lot of stuff, and you talk about just like the night before.
Yeah.
I'm sleeping in the parking lot sometimes.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
I ain't gonna be able to make it back home and back and be able to play drums.
Yeah.
Hey, text the Deacon. Hey, Deacon, when you get there, just tap on my window lightly, just
That's right.
right. But what kept me in line was my parents had structure for me.
Come on.
My family, if you lived in this house,
Hey,
under
come on
this
now.
roof, you are a part of a system.
Say that.
You can't just lay up here with your feet up there. Getting good grades in school was your responsibility. It wasn't an act of service.
Come on. Come on.
Also, I was afraid if I got too out there, I'd be 6 feet under.
Us too.
And I'm gonna tell you what drilled that in. I was about 11 or 12. A guy at church was abusing this girl,
Yeah.
and word it got out.
Mm.
A van pulled up as he was walking a couple blocks from the church. Reached out and grabbed him. I ain't seen him since.
Oh Lord.
And realistically, when you have a community, you got all walks of life, and sometimes somebody got to do dirty work.
That's right.
I'm gonna say that sometimes some people got to do dirty work
Mm-hmm.
because if they don't, people won't get out of it because people get stuck in things.
Yeah.
But I remember walking home from El Cerrito High, and I'm telling you, I'm a good kid. I didn't get caught. That's what that was. Because I used to get 4 or 5 whoopings.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
And so if I got in trouble at school, I got whooped at school.
That's right.
Then when I went to my next door neighbors and my parents wasn't there, Otto would get me.
Yep.
And then my mom might get me when I get home.
Mm-hmm.
And then my dad may get me.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought, if I get caught, if it's worth these 5 whoopings,
nope.
nah, I'm good.
I'm good.
And so just don't get caught was the key. And so I started doing stuff by myself.
Mm-hmm.
But what kept me in line was, hey, I mean something to somebody,
Come on now.
and somebody checking for me.
Yeah.
And like I said, El Cerrito, great kid. I would have graduated a whole thing before, but I got a concussion, memory loss,
Yeah.
and so I have one class, and so you have one class and you're out by lunch.
Yeah.
And I had nothing to do because back then, the internet wasn't what it was today, and there was no YouTube.
That's
So I said, you know what, I'm just going to, because I never, me personally, I never skipped school.
Yeah.
First of all, I was scared of getting whooped.
Okay.
Because when I transferred over to public school, they said they call home.
Oh.
And I wasn't about to play the game and wait for the phone to pick up. And I wasn't playing that game because both my parents was on me.
Okay.
And so I'm walking and some lady see me and she just spin the corner. And I'm just walking because I have nothing to do.
Yeah.
Getting drunk or high by myself while everybody is in school was not it. I was like, what's the point?
Yeah.
And so she spin the block on El Cerrito and she come back around. Boy, hey, you're supposed to be in school. And she is giving me the best tail wagging she can about why I should be in school. And I know your mom, and you stay right there, and I'm going to call her. And if it wasn't for Officer Caputo from El Cerrito, I don't know if he's still on the force.
Mm-hmm.
But he pulled up and said, man, what's going on? And he goes, no. Actually, I know him.
See? This he was in the community.
Well, he was a police officer for the school,
Mm-hmm.
but I had a reputation that I never skipped class. I talked to him. I was friendly.
Yeah.
I have respect for people because if I don't, I remember a couple backhands I
Come
caught,
on.
right? But it wasn't just that. It was love. Like Coach Mark is a big, I don't know if he's still around, but Coach Mark was our basketball team, and he said, I know this ain't a school basketball team, it's AAU and different things. But if you don't have your grades up, you don't play.
That's
if you're
right.
disrespectful, you don't play. He said, I will make you run laps. He said, if I catch you disrespectful to people in the park that we don't know, you running laps. You're going to do push-ups till you puke.
Okay.
And so it was captains in my life, checkpoints in my life that adults could look out for me.
Yes.
And
the parents were okay with that.
Oh yeah, they'd be like, "Listen, get a little piece of that before
you get over here." Yeah, I'm gonna tell the rest of it.
Tenderize him up. Tenderize him up. And like I said, I've done things. I've had parties. I've done, I still go out and have a great time, but I still have this moment where I be like,
looking around and see if somebody.
I gotta make sure the sister so and so if she show up because this church is supposed to be here, and some people might say that's
these days they're talking about some child abuse. That's not.
Listen, they don't know what child abuse is.
Okay.
Listen.
Ooh.
Extension cords.
Oh my Lord! That was me. I got boy. I got beat with the the wire on the telephone pole. That thing, child? I don't know how much they got that thing, but I got my butt tore up with
special.
That was very special.
Because extension cords already cutting the molecules of air. And when I seen my friend get beat with that, I went home the next day and told my mama, hey, we don't have to have this type of relationship. We don't have to do this.
That's right.
Listen, let me know before I get there.
That's right.
Let me know 3 steps before I get there. Well, an extension cord?
Yeah.
Man, I got hit with that once. I was like, just instant
you can think about it now. But you know what? I'm so glad that we're having this conversation because the way we grew up, there wouldn't be as much wilding out like it is now. It's out of control.
Oh no, I think we would. I think we still would have people wilding out.
But not like that.
I mean, can we say that? Can we really say that? Because the internet is different now. The way we get information is different.
That's good.
Right? Parents can be parents, but kids gonna be kids.
That's good. That's absolutely right.
Access, I see, and there's no shot to the parents.
Yeah.
But just handing your kid an iPad and going, and like this, maybe they did take care of it and made sure it's only supposed to be on kids.
Yeah.
But what if they don't? Now a kid watching, and it's just the access to information, how fast life is.
That's right.
I remember in high school where fashion, it would stay for about a good 5-6 months. Now fashion is switching every week. I can tap into the best of the best, and they wearing garbage bags now. that's what we doing. Or now, and it's like, hey guys, they doing that because they have the life that they can afford
There we go.
that. But
And don't get me wrong, we have geniuses. And as you said earlier, structure.
mhm.
Structure is the key. Because I've the centers that I've worked at, the schools that I've worked at, and they know Miss Howard has structure. And I guarantee you that they were able with that structure. I was allowing them to find out who they were, and they found out their gifts,
Mhm.
and they found out that were what they were good in, and how they were. If you were not good in this person over here is good in this. So you don't talk about the person, you help the person. So how do we cross and do that type of work together as like we're supposed to, not talk about because you can't read a word don't mean and you good in math. Then okay, if you good in math and you good in then let's work together. How do we make sure you help each other out? But as you were saying, the information is so easy for our children to get these days, which I monitor at my house. Oh no, and they could not watch. My cousins, they didn't like my nieces and stuff, they like come to my house because there's no you either gonna draw, you either going to figure you gonna do something. You're not gonna sit there and watch TV all day. We don't do that. You're gonna read, you're gonna write poetry, you're gonna do something, you're gonna something. But I said that to say that we're asking community. We need to really horn in on our geniuses that's out there. We're wanting you to just not be their friends, but you have to be my kids know I can be I'm your mama first, and I can be your friend too.
Right.
But which one do you want? You can have both. But do you want the mama or do you want the friend? And I knew how far to take things. I'm not, child, if you come up in this house gonna tell me about wanting something and you don't have a good grade. No. We ain't doing that. No. My kids knew that when I went to work, school was their work. So when we both everybody was working. So it's not that you gonna tell me at 3 or 4 or 5, I'm gonna put you in some $500 tennis shoes, and I can't even pay my mortgage or my rent. We're not doing that. But you're on Believe Radio, inspirational gospel music station, 24 hours on Believe Radio. You're listening to the Eyes of the Conscious Soul with Sister B Mello. Every first Saturday of the month, we have the Lights Out Straight Talk. Excuse me. Oh, good Lord Jesus. Every first Saturday of the month, you have the Cafe Le Bleu Lounge, where you have the Artist Talk, Why I Dream, She Who Believes Takes Off the Mask. The other part of the corner is the second Saturday of the month. We have the Medicine Hour, where we showcase and highlight health issues and health issues and concerns in African Americans community. Every third Saturday of the month is Education is the Best Medicine. We talk about everything health and making sure that you educate yourself on when you're going to the doctors, making sure that you play a positive role in your health. And then we have every fourth Saturday is the Lights Out Straight Talk Youth and Young Adult Radio Show, which you are on today. And then every fifth Saturday of the month, we have Voices That Care. And we bring in the individuals and information in that talks about mental wellness and re-entry. Boy, I don't know why I'm getting a brain fog on today, but it's okay. I'm in class. I'm in school. I did 3 tests last night. But however, neither here or there, you have tapped into Believe Radio, which is a 24-hour inspirational and gospel music station. And today you're on the Eyes of the Conscious Soul. And our theme for today is We Woke, thinking out of the box. And we are the it factor. So being the it factor is just about giving information on who you are as an individual, educating ourselves as community, and making sure that we highlight and we uplift our community, and making sure, like the brother said, being woke hurts. And God requires us to be woke. But in that, he gives you everything you need in order to move with integrity in our communities and in all over the world. So, sister, the work that you're doing in the community, share a little bit about what you're doing now.
Well, earlier this year we had the Eaton and Palisades fires in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
I went down, took about like 6 trips down.
The mic. Yeah.
I went about 6 trips back and forth from the Bay Area to LA. So much so that the community actually asked where I lived, and when I said Vallejo, they were like, "Excuse you?"
Wow.
And the church literally just got around me, started praying, and gave me gas
Oh,
money.
praise the Lord. See?
They
That's
were like,
the
"I can't believe
village."
that you've been doing this." I was like, "Thank you."
Wow.
But literally a few weeks later, I had found out about an opportunity that someone from the Bay wanted to do a benefits event for them. But when I reached out to find out, they told me that they dropped the ball and they said they weren't able to do that. And so within my heart and soul, I knew that couldn't be that. I was like, I'm not from the Bay, but that's not how the Bay goes down.
That's right.
So I ended up getting an award, the first award I ever got.
Congratulations.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Hey, congratulations. Come on, Neil.
And with that award, I do organize through media. So whenever I find out something is viral or trending, you should capitalize off of that. So
Yes.
I utilize that award to try to do something for our community in the city of Vallejo.
Yeah.
So that's what got the idea to come up with a 3-day festival around mental health, around healing, and around love and music, and of course food, because why not? When you have a cookout, you might as well bring everybody.
That's right.
All fans.
I love family reunions. I love it.
And everybody, it's a big family reunion.
That's right.
But so that's actively what we're working on right now.
Okay.
My organization name is Young Black Nameless Coalition.
Say that again.
Young Black Nameless Coalition, or YBNC. We literally strive to create social justice entrepreneurs, and we call ourselves nameless because we don't care about the accolades, we don't care about the recognition, we just want to get the work done. And when people ask about what the definition of insanity is, we're just asking not to do the same thing over and over again. So with this festival, we're just asking our community members to literally come out. We are well aware that within the Black community, our annual spending power is about $1.8 trillion, and that's just within the Black community alone.
Yes.
So if we could do something crazy, I would just ask us to reallocate those funds back to our community in real time. And what better way in our current administration, when they're cutting back on DEIs and they're telling everybody that we don't matter, we don't need a hashtag to show that we matter, but we do have to follow the money. So this is a direct attack to Project 2025, and we are absolutely here to bring out the community for 3 days, June 20th to the 22nd, 2026, out at the waterfront in Vallejo, California. And we're just encouraging everybody to believe in themselves, come on down and help the community, because we really just want to be able to give back and give internationally as well, because I am Haitian, so shout out to
That's right. Hey. Yeah. And so again, give the dates, and that is normally when we do the Juneteenth. However, I'm going to put it a week.
Well, we already on your Juneteenth week. We came right on time.
Okay, we
ours is a week in advance, so this is time to.
So this is I'm going to.
Yeah.
We're gonna do it June the 28th versus that Saturday.
Yeah.
So
20th to the 22nd, and we specifically.
That's my birthday weekend.
Good. There it is. Is that Cancer season?
Well, I'm Gemini Cancer.
Okay.
But,
I'm
Gemini. I have like 7 things in my head all at once, child. 8 people. But I'm not that two-faced one.
I don't know about that. All I know is June Geminis, you gotta watch out for.
Oh, no. You know what, people, when I tell people that I am a Gemini, they're like, "No way, Miss Howard." I'm like, "Yeah," but it's then they say, "Well, I can see because you got 8 people and the stuff that you got going on and all the things that you do, and I don't understand how you do it." But yeah.
Well, it's great to be a Gemini because I don't think anybody could organize this type of festival without being a Gemini. There's so many facets and so many things that go into it. And so I really tell everybody that it takes a village. I would have not done this by myself. I literally asked for permission before I went out there, even from gathering my team, from doing everything. I don't move with self. I do everything with community. So even if it doesn't come together, I don't feel bad. Why? Because it's all about that family, not just me, all right? So I need everybody to come together and stand up and show what's right, because we only got to get it one time. And we're literally at the position to employ about 200 to 300 people in the course of 2 to 3 days. So I really want people to understand that we're trying to change the course of like our legacy, and this is liberation in real time. So I'm really ecstatic. As a Gemini, we go from project to project.
Oh, you are a Gemini. Oh, Lord. Yes. Oh, yeah. No wonder we were vibing out, and no wonder you vibe with my daughter. Really, really good, because since for growing up, they had the mama out doing all.
Of course.
Come on in. You can come in with the baby. Come on in.
She said, I don't want to make noise. I love her.
Okay.
We're here as community. Babies matters too. Babies matters
That's
too.
right. Come on in. Just to say hey. And then you can go on back out
I
there.
was like,
Then you can take the chair out if you like. I mean, but this is what we do. This is why it's
we're in
called.
community. This is real time. Like
This is real time, and this is what we're supposed to do.
Exactly.
This is how we roll. Community. I'm so like, I get. I'm gonna leave that alone. I get it, but however, like you said, in real time, and we're talking about changing lives,
Yeah.
and we're talking about doing it for the future,
Exactly.
and she is the future.
Exactly.
So, bringing babies in spaces, allowing that you don't know what they're hearing, what they're going to learn, and how it's training them.
Yeah.
And that's what I believe in. But
And I'm trying to have her be at the festival like when it's time. You feel me? I need her mama to be a part of the planning committee. I need her grandma to be
hey, you got us. You got
This
us.
is what we're really trying to strive to bring this together. So I thank you guys.
And what is the name again?
So we don't have an official title for the
Okay.
event. We just calling it right now the like YBNC Fest for
I
our
know.
organization. But obviously we always want to speak about legacy and liberation.
That's right.
But I really like when I say I do everything in community.
Yeah.
I even want to hold a contest and see the community members like to vote on it. I don't want to do anything without their approval.
Excuse me.
I genuinely know there's obviously fundamental things I'm gonna have done, but
Yes.
I want it to be inclusive. I want them to feel like they had an opportunity, like whether it's merchandise or anything. Like I really want to bring the Bay Area out, show our culture, our creativity, and just show what the Bay is really about. Because I really do believe that whoever dropped the ball, we will never find out. That's going to the grave. But whoever dropped the ball, I'm thankful for you to do that because now you're allowing all of us to show LA what we're about. And when the West moves, the rest moves. So
Come on now, say that again.
Yeah, when the West moves, the rest moves.
And that was catchy.
Okay.
You're not the only one. You have to get radio buckle. Okay?
What?
Big old. Taking up all the space.
You got the big old family up in here, but and then with that, how did you get into the work that you're doing? And it's not work; it's a calling.
It is.
All of everything that we do, it's a calling. God placed us in alignment, and this is what I want people to understand. We're just trying to follow the blueprint, what He's given us to do. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to do what I'm supposed to do, and I tell people all the time. Our ancestors did what they were supposed to do in the time that they were here, and we supposed to do the freaking same.
Exactly.
And that's all.
And then we supposed
Find
to
your lane and help.
group cheat. Like there's no reason
Come
why
on.
my little sister should be struggling. I feel so bad for all of the students that are going up against their oppressors right now. When I had to drive down from UCLA when they were beating up the little kids at the school in the encampments.
My
Like
goodness.
when you talk about what brings you here, Oakland, California,
Yeah.
May 29th, 2020.
Okay.
We call it D-Day because
D-Day.
the way that everybody went up, like I believe in my heart and soul, like when we saw what happened with George Floyd,
Yeah.
I was one of the people that said, it's gotta be fake. Nah,
That's
it's gotta
right.
be fake. So I was like, I'm catching a flight. I'm going to Minneapolis. I'm gonna prove to the world that this is fake just to find out. No, it was very real. It was so real that like I left my home and I didn't come back for a year and a half.
Mm.
My mom saw me like getting arrested on CNN. That's when she realized her baby died in her birth.
Right.
We say I may be new to this, but I'm true to this. Like I
Right.
truly, like I feel so bad, but like we are not our ancestors.
That's right.
They went through some shit.
Ooh,
And
Lord.
I cannot.
I knew. I already knew.
I'm not built for what they went
No.
through, but I'm thankful.
Right.
There we go. They did, so that I can get the little baby stuff, little rubber bullets. Okay? And don't get me wrong, people have lost their lives. People have. I've witnessed it. I have friends that have died. Rest in peace. That's why I do what I do, and I got to keep going.
Yeah.
But I genuinely tell people that you have to be committed until the very end.
That's right.
And that is something that one of
That's the battlefield.
that is,
We on the battlefield.
and that's what I want to aspire to, like, just want sustainability.
Yeah.
I want something that like you can be proud of. Like when
Yeah.
people say, "What are you gonna leave behind?" This is what I
Legacy.
want to leave behind. I want people to stop talking junk about Vallejo. I want people to realize and be like, "Oh wow, they got this nice festival every single year. This is what I'm talking about." Like that's what I want people to get excited. I want people to be like, "This is about love. It's about happiness and about family, about kids." Like I want this to be something that everybody talking about. And then where did they hear it first? On Believe Radio, because that's how you gotta do. You gotta manifest it.
That's right.
You gotta believe it,
Hey.
okay? 24 hours, baby.
Yes. Let's go. Oh my God. Well, we want to thank you for answering the call. Thank you for being inspired to run with it. Everybody don't do that. Everybody don't do that. And I want us to make sure that we lift each other up instead of tearing each other down. And that's the key on how we need to continue to move in our communities in order for us to get to where we need to be. Because we cannot knock each other down. That's just not what we're supposed to be doing. That is not. If anybody want to add anything to that?
Don't be Snoop Dogg.
Come on, say that again.
I'm sorry, because when we get to the top, we always be forgetting. Like, you don't need to be Nelly. You don't need to be Snoop Dogg. Like, at some point, it's like we got to stick together. Like, I know money is good all evil, and I totally implore people when they are money hungry, because I used to be like that in 2020. I used to be like trying to get my way to $1 million. I'm hearing people saying death to capitalism. I'm like, whoa, about that. They're like, you could make $9 million a year, and we would still not be talking about you. And I was like, oh, okay, well, you continue.
Right.
Because we actually realized like how much money $1 billion is. And then you realize how we have 203 billionaires in America alone. And we only need one billion, just one person to just have the courage in their heart to just save the world. But no, and that's why I know, like, with this, I want to show people that yes, you have the power, yes, you can.
Yeah.
I may not be able to get to 1 billion, all right? I'm just trying to get to that 1.8 trillion, okay? Because we already do it, ladies and gentlemen. It's crazy to me. Like, when Black people realize that every single dollar, every single dime, from your hair to your nails to that blunt to the tobacco, everything adds up, even that gum. But if you were to invest it in our community, we literally would see our dollar last longer. We're the only people in our community that our dollar does not circulate.
Yep, it leaves
out within 24 hours, and that's crazy.
Yeah.
I want to emulate the Jews. I want to emulate the Chinese. I want to emulate that. I want us to be within our community for months. Like,
that's right.
And I understand it is scary because we did have Black Wall Street. We didn't have Tulsa. I'm from New York, and I found out about Seneca Village.
Right.
So I can understand the fear that we have, but we have to conquer that. Like, literally, it's death. Like, you already know was another option. So if you're alive, then use that fear. That's an honor. That's a blessing. That's a privilege.
Yeah.
So I definitely tell people, look, if you ain't got it, send me to it. Donate to me. Put the funds in mine. I promise you, I'll go out. I'll do what I have to do because I really want to see this go through. I don't just want to talk about it.
That's right.
I want to actually see it, and I want to continue that sustainability. I don't just want it to happen one and we're done. Like, no, continue, keep going, longevity. How do we get there? Community.
And I understand that because next year, praise the Lord, it'll be our 19th year. Amen. For our Juneteenth. Yeah. So, and it's me. Amen. It's all, it starts with me and it ends with me. And I have a team, but and family, but I do it all. Everything from everything.
I already know, Queen, it's my first rodeo. I'm looking in my future right now to the nails because y'all, my real nails, but her nails is long. I'm telling you, we're trying to get there.
And so my nails tell my whole story from where God's brought me from. Yeah. And most importantly, I tell people to be unique and extraordinary. Don't be ordinary.
Thank you.
And the other thing is that my nails allow me to have conversations with the youth and with people. And it's like, Miss Howard, how do you do this? How do you do that? So I'm able to do all of that. And then I also tell them everywhere, my nails is in people's houses and books and pictures all over the world. Because everywhere I go, what do they want to do? Take a picture. So I tell them, I says, now, how do you think God allows me to move in this world? Because I'm able to do something different. Yeah. So don't be like, I said, the flowers ain't nothing the same. We don't even have the same fingerprints. Yeah. So find out your space, your role, and what you're supposed to be doing here on this earth and move with it. And that's all. And so that's what I have people take off my earrings, put your belt on, tie your shoes, because they don't believe that I can actually do it. And I tell them, if you go to YouTube, my nails is kids' nails, as this one broke the other day. And I have it at home. I got my glue. If I want to put it back on and keep it going, then it will. But I just have acrylic on top and bottom. So that's 37 years that I've been growing my nails. And that's why I've been 37 years clean this over from where I've been, and the things that I've been through. Yeah. So it's like, it's real out here. I done been through. I done been on both sides, industries and business. So, but most importantly, that's what and I told God when I was sick and tired of being sick and tired, I said, if you real, my grandma know you, my daddy know you, everybody know you, but I don't know you in the way I'm supposed to know you. And if you're real, show me you real.
Mhm.
And he's been showing me ever since, and I did it clean. And so turned my back on Amen, not disrespecting nobody's rehab, not disrespecting anything like that. But my journey was different. The way he wanted me to move. And I even had doctors say, do you know that women especially, or you can't come off of that like that, cold turkey? And I said, yeah, I'm a walking miracle.
Yeah.
And I am that. And like I said, I wasn't supposed to have any kids. And, I now have a grandbaby. I had 2 kids. So what my life has been, the belief, and what my life has shown me is to be extraordinary, be different, because I'm not. And I tried to assimilate when I was in school. I was trying to be like other people, and I wasn't. Even coming from home, I was always told that, encouraged that to be different. But you know how we be.
Yeah.
You know how we be.
Oh, yeah.
We out there want to do. But however, that's what the nails represent. And I tell them, don't be like everybody else. And I also tell them, find your lane. Don't be jealous about what somebody else is doing. I told them what I'm about is collaboration, not competition. And that's what the show, it's an hour. We did it already, but time guys when you have fun.
That's right.
But it's about, how do we work together? Because society has taught us to be separate and to do all these. No, I'm supposed to work with you. You're supposed to work with me, and we're supposed to do this thing together and roll. And what we need to do. Go ahead, brother. You was getting ready to say something.
When it comes to working with people,
Mhm.
a lot of like right now we have the most information we can ever get at our
Come on,
fingertips,
brother.
but there's no action.
Yeah.
Right. And then when there's action, it's dead. Right. They was like, hey, when you get at the top,
Yeah.
They say it's lonely. The saying goes, it's lonely at the top,
That's
and whatever you do,
That's
you always gotta watch.
Yeah.
And that's a rap line from Gangstar. But it's lonely at the top if you make it that way. And we only are making it that way because we feel like that's what we have to do. Because if you look at everybody else, there's other people that got they peoples with them. And one of the more things that we have to understand is that just because I'm doing something and today you might be on my nerves,
That's right.
it's no out.
That's right.
And that's what happens in a family when you get on my nerves, but we're gonna do this thing.
We're gonna do this thing.
And we have gotten so individualized and call our digital community a family, and it has been so twisted. And I'm not saying people's followers isn't something for them, but it's so twisted when this is a problem. When I'm trying to touch you,
yes.
When I'm trying to just
be human, yes.
We can't share meals together.
No, and that's what they want to do: socialize us out of being human.
And it's just it like why focus on the 2 or 3 things that separate us?
Yeah.
When we got 50 things that could bring us together.
Yes.
And what's happening, and I see it, is just people need anchors. People need checkpoints, but those people aren't there.
Yeah.
And what's happening is that it has changed.
Yeah.
Some of us was a little too slow. Some of us was a little too late. And so for me, I'm the runt of the first cousins.
That's right.
The runt. I mean, I'm the tail end, because the one above me, I think she is 59, maybe 60. The eldest of them, of my first cousins, is 73, 74. I couldn't believe it.
Right.
But I was like, oh yeah, you was about 40 when you got here. When I got here, and I'm now 35, turning 36, and I go, oh, you don't see that type of longevity in families now, because the families aren't together because we're too busy chasing this or doing that and not thinking about family and what our future, what our legacy is.
Yeah.
It becomes so much about self that we forget that the command was to be fruitful
Oh, and
and
multiply.
multiply.
Come on now.
And we're multiplying, but are we fruitful?
Ooh wee. Let's go.
And that when you have and a lot of people, even now, I have to check myself.
Yeah.
Because I had a word that came from a really good friend of mine and I really wanted to ask him, well, what is going on? Is it me? Is it the dating scene? Was I built a specific way for an out of time? And he said, you know what? One thing you got to do when you get older, you get less tolerant. That is for sure. But he said one thing you got to do is meet people where they are. And it was so simple. I just meeting people where they are. I do it for the people that I like and I stand, right? We but what happens to the people where I think that I don't like them?
Mm-hmm.
Can I meet them where they are?
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of times we're just not willing to meet people where they are. It says come as you are.
And God, I can say, because He does it all the time for us. He meets us where we are.
And that's one of the things that we miss.
That's good.
We miss meeting people where they are. We think because we here, they supposed to be here. And that just hit me, and that happened 2 days ago.
Mm-hmm.
And just hit me like a ton of bricks. Because if we want to be honest, I'm like, Lord, I'm 35, turning 36.
I'm 61.
And I would love a family.
Oh yeah.
But Lord, it's difficult here.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I had fun, and I'm like, if I think about it, what I know what I might have missed may have been 2 or 3. That's all right. But I'm going, what's missing? Like, how come we can't just? How come we just can't like each other? Like, why do I have to argue with you?
No.
About
we don't, and that's a choice. We
No, I walk away. I walk away.
No, that's right.
I just look at you and go, all right. I don't have to participate.
That's right.
And I love what Aesthetics is doing in Vallejo.
Yes.
Because Vallejo has been rather quiet for quite some time.
Mm-hmm.
And to put on something like this for Vallejo, I mean, if any Vallejo listeners is out there, rise up.
Rise up. That's it.
You got somebody already pulling the ship.
Come on now.
Just hop on. She's in the hands.
Now, how can they get in contact with you? On
Instagram. They can get in contact with me on Instagram. I know it's a long handle, but bear with me.
It's okay.
AESTHETICSCONASH. That is Aesthetics Con Ash, all one word, on all platforms.
And you can also contact me, and I can connect you with her too. On Instagram is Barbara Howard 8920. Barbara Howard 8920. You can always catch me on my Facebook, and with that too. And of course, you can always catch us on our with the nonprofit BH Brilliant Minds Project Inc. You can always go there, and we can definitely. And how can people contact you, brother? The work that you do. Yes, Lord.
So,
we got to be here.
I am OW Productions or OW.Productions on Instagram. I am Octavius Webster on Facebook, and you can catch me by my website at owproductions.net.
Mm-hmm.
And also at kaijusports.live, which is a broadcasting fighting network that we have. So That's where I can be reached.
Okay, well, say that again, and then I'm gonna have you say yours again. And then we're gonna close out this session. Boy, time flies. But this ain't your first, ain't your last. Y'all be back for sure. And we'll do a regular something on here. Hey, if you like.
So once again, Octavius Webster on Facebook, OW.Productions with an S on Instagram, and you can find me on my website at owproductions.net.
And my Instagram handle is Aesthetics Con Ash, all one word, AESTHETICSCONASH. Thank you.
All right, and mine is Barbara Howard 8920 on Instagram. You can also check us out on our website. bhbrilliantminds.org. And on the Facebook, you can catch me, Barbara Howard, and it's the lady in that blue dress. So with that, what do you do ending this conversation? What is your parting words? What would you like for community to hear? And before you go there, I'm just going to say thank you for tapping into Believe Radio, which is a 24-hour inspirational and gospel music station. The Eyes of the Conscious Soul brings to you every Saturday from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. On the first Saturday, we have the Cafe Lou Blue Lounge, the Artist Talk, Why I Dream, She Who Believes Takes Off the Mask. Every second Saturday, we have the Medicine Hour with Mr. George Pearson. Every third Saturday, we have Education is the Best Medicine, host Mr. George Pearson. And then every fourth Saturday of the month, which you caught us on today, is the Lights Out, Straight Talk, Youth and Young Adult Radio Show. And every fifth Saturday of the month, we have Voices That Care, and we highlight reentry and mental wellness. And again, I want to ask you both, what would be your parting words and what would you want for the community to get from you on today?
Okay, first up, my parting words to all those that are listening. Life is hard. You're going to struggle forward or you're going to struggle backwards. Stay committed. Have a plan on purpose. Write it out, make it plain. And just make sure you do the work. Faith without works is dead. If you could just remember to work, the outcome is always going to be different than when you think it, because once you do it, God meets you, and it goes in so many different ways. But just be consistent, but have your faith, but also have your works. Don't give up, because it's going to be hard.
Yeah.
You either going to struggle forward or you're going to struggle backwards. That's what I want.
And your handle again?
And my handle is IG is OW.productions. That's in Octavius Webster. And you can find me online at OWProductions.net.
All right.
My parting words, I'm very short and simple to the point. I just want everybody to keep going.
Yeah.
I know that times are hard, times are rough. Sometimes you don't even want to get up, but you just got to keep going. If you're alive, you can make a difference. And if you can't, come find me. We'll make it together.
Oh, I want to thank you both. I know that the spirit was up on her on today, and I'm so grateful for this opportunity. And I'm so grateful to see the work that God's going to call us to do together. You know, I'm excited. Y'all just done filled my spirit. It's all the Eyes of the Conscious Soul. Y'all done fed my spirit in. But we're family, and we're gonna do that in community. Get in contact with us. It's about moving. You know, it's about being able to come together and make things happen. Make it work. We can do this. We will do this, and we've been doing it. So we just asking folks to join us. You know, and thank y'all. Appreciate you. And good night.
That's a wrap. First of many enemies.
Come on, baby. That's supposed to be ending. Okay, there we go. Stay on to the video. Finish.
coming.